Welcome to our new Let's Play of Castlevania, The Lacard Chronicles 2.
I'm not gonna make an electric boogaloo joke. Those are overdone enough as they are.
You know, Lacard was my favorite Star Trek captain.
This is the sequel to 2013's Lacard Chronicles, which was an action platformer starring the ancestor of Eric Lacard from Castlevania Bloodlines.
So how does this game stack up to the original?
Well, if the original is like Castlevania 1, we're gonna be playing the Simon's Quest version.
Oh, cool. Is it going to be like in broken English?
No? Well, actually, sort of.
1781, outskirts of Rome. 5 years after his great victory over the evil von Viltheim family, Ephraim Lacard, a knight of the church, has been summoned by the Pope. He must look into reports of troubling events in France. Ephraim is about to enter the worst nightmare imaginable.
So, anything with voice acting will have a, fairly good English. That's not going to hold up for, anything that's text.
I see you still have your horse.
Yep. And just like in Symphony of the Night, we start off with really crappy items and a really good sword.
Alright, and a basic sword for some reason.
Well, we'll probably never have to use that. I mean, we have, endgame equipment.
What the fuck is this shit?
This is a guide for all the things you can do.
You don't have any special skills.
For some reason, the enemy guide has, music.
That's some really weird, free domain music.
No, this is all, Castlevania remixes, but some of them are,
Oh.
really remixed, so you can, kind of barely tell what they originally were.
Fleamen, my favorite.
These are dead Fleamen. These are zombie Fleamen. That means they're even shittier than the regular variety. But basically, Lacard jumps and fights like Alucard does. You can sort of swing forward, duck and swing, or swing at this weird, 20-degree angle.
And you can hang off stuff.
Yes, and like Alucard, Ephraim has a terrible time with water. He literally can't hold his breath. If he stays under for more than 2 seconds, he starts drowning. But it is programmed so that if his head breaks the water, he'll take a breath.
Wait, just any part of his head? So, the top of his scalp?
No, it has to be his actual chin area.
Oh, come on!
Oh, the infrastructure here is really bad.
No, these physics objects where they start bouncing off crap when they fall down, this is the only place in the game where you see them.
Really?
Yeah. Stuff falling and bouncing around is an obstacle, that comes out and nowhere else.
Oh, some fine art. Both the portrait and the big magic skeleton.
Oh, no wonder the infrastructure's so bad. There's skeletons in these pillars.
Well, it's ancient Rome, you know. They don't have any money left for public works.
I like how that skeleton was throwing gang signs at you.
Dude, it's ancient Rome. That was 90% gangs.
Well, okay, we did that, so now what?
Well, because he died so hard that he cracked the wall over here.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, hi, Deb. I killed
Those
you.
hurt you?
No.
Uh-oh.
To this dead place. I am glad to see such a powerful warrior here. I see you have earned the power of the late von Viltheim family. Unfortunately, that will not be enough to win this time. The demons you face will be much more powerful. But a warrior with your power should have no need for such a fine weapon. Do you not agree? weapon will await you in France. Travel there if you dare. We will meet again.
Oh yeah, by the way, when I said Simon's Quest, I really meant Symphony of the Night.
Huh, did he drain some of your health?
Oh yes, he did. He took our hearts, he took our health, and he took our sword.
That bastard.
So, yeah. Now things are actually dangerous.
Oh yeah, it's really dangerous.
But here's our first introduction to how this new system works.
Yeah, there's a headless statue in the way.
Oh good, green on brown. God.
I mean, those are the most dangerous statues of all.
So instead of item crashes, we've replaced it with the aura system.
Oh?
We can either choose between the power of darkness or the power of the light. Power of light is just of regular attacks, but dark power is usually status upgrades.
Oh no, my aesthetic.
God damn it.
So this is our first boss, the Medusa statue. It shoots out little snakes, and when they're all dead, it falls down to try and hurt you. It's really simple. But our first two spells that we get, one is a simple sword strike, and the other is Jeroth's Thunder, which basically gives us an attack upgrade that only does about an extra 20% damage and goes away if you get hit.
Yeah, and you do a little He-Man pose during it, too. By the power of Grayskull, you now have the double shot.
For a lot of the weapons, though, it's not really that useful, because most of them leave the screen by the time you're allowed to throw another one.
That's iffy. Also, that music loop.
After vanquishing the evil looming over Rome, Ephraim Lecard journeyed to France. Darkness has engulfed the Duchy of Guilcourt. The common people speak of day turning into night, and about inhuman creatures lurking in the shadows. Terror has found a home in their hearts, where faith once lived. One night, during his journey, a vision materialized before Ephraim's eyes. A damsel, overtaken by sorrow, asked for his help, vanishing into the night, just as suddenly as she had appeared. Who could she be? Does she know anything about the misery of the populace? The Duchy of Guilcourt is formed by three earldoms, Servigny, La Tourve, and Albret.
So, these are our three destinations.
Yeah, so it's time for the Simon's Quest portion of the game.
Oh boy.
After many days and nights, Ephraim reached Servigny, where the most important mission of his life was about to begin.
God, life in, like, medieval France. Actually, no, this is the 17th century. Would be, like, the worst.
So do the villagers give you really bad advice?
No, they all give you actual advice.
There's no, look into the Death Star and you will die.
I think there's only one dude who gives you purposely bad information. And I think he's actually supposed to be leading you into a trap. And we'll just pray at the Mother Mary. And we'll have to begin our quest.
And the screen will freeze.